You know, it works when it's playing on iTunes. Oh, wait. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Yes, it's your good friend, Pozzible here. And I'm here with my buddy, Bucky.
Hello.
And Joe.
How's it going?
And today, we're here with the next batch of movies that are coming out next week to see if Hollywood can separate you from your hard-earned cash. With the first movie coming up, GI Joe Retaliation. I didn't mean to keep that in there. Sorry about that, guys.
What did you do there?
It was a wave for the Oz Great and Powerful review that we did.
Actually, I kind of added some.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, this is the sequel to the GI Joe, and you know I'm excited for this one only because it looks like it's a direct sequel. It takes place directly after the first one, Rise of the Cobra. Now Cobra's in charge. They've taken over the presidency. They are ambushing the Joes. They're going to destroy the Joes, but the Joes have got to fight back. And you know,
Spoiler alert.
Cobra's making their way of. Well, if you see the trailers or even read the synopsis, that's what it's about. I liked the first one. Bucky, first one. What was your opinion?
It was okay.
Joe.
Growing up with GI Joe, I was real excited. I liked the first one.
Yeah. And basically, I'm excited for this one because you know what? The first one is always hard to get along with because you have to introduce everything and everything is brand new. Now, you're done with the introductions. You know what's what. So now you can just have a good story. I will admit, having Bruce Willis in this, I like the guy, but he seems to detract from the story. You know, he just seems like he's a comic relief.
He's Lieutenant Joe Colton, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Which was, I believe, the original GI Joe figure.
Right, that's supposed to be the idea. He's the original Joe.
The synopsis.
It seems like it's been a few years since the first one came out. I don't even remember all the characters anymore.
They changed some of them. Like, I think Scarlett's gone now. We have Lady J. They're bringing in. But the plot of the movie reminds me of the episode of the Synthoid Conspiracy.
I wonder if Ripcord's going to be in this one.
I don't think so. I don't know.
That's my biggest problem. They took a lot of people out, and they're bringing a lot of people in. But G.I. Joe, the series was such a huge group, you know?
Well, they just kept expanding, and then guys were eventually replaced, and then other guys like Roadblock had changed their outfits.
Mm-hmm. I believe that's who The Rock is here, Dwayne Johnson.
Right.
He's going to be... And you know what? This is actually kind of a sad picture. If you're looking on the bottom left-hand side, you'll notice he's holding dog tags of all the people that were killed, and a lot of those people were his friends. They're ambushed. So I'm expecting a really good story. I'm expecting really good special effects. However, I'm also expecting it to be over the top. Ultimately, though, I give this movie a see it. I think it's going to be worthy. Gentlemen, would you like to weigh in?
I personally am probably not going to see it. Seeing the trailers, I don't see anything in it I really am looking forward to. I think the very first trailer may have had like one possible scene I might like, but I just don't like the fact that they're taking all characters out and bringing new characters in. Mm-hmm. And for movies like this, assuming that they're going to do a trilogy, parts 1 and 3 will be good probably, and part 2s usually suck.
Well, Empire Strikes Back.
With being the only exception.
One of the exceptions.
With me being a fan of the series and, from the 80s and collecting all the toys, I got to see this one.
Yeah.
But I will say, if I had to watch either this or anything else that's out that week, I would rather watch this than anything else that's out that week.
Well, that's going to be pretty obvious when you guys see what's coming up. Next up, we've got The Host. Yes, Stephanie Myers is back. She brought us the Twilight Saga, the show, one of the movies where we really got introduced to the concept of loving to hate something. Nobody else wants to weigh in on that?
I'm working on that one.
Basically, you get the idea that this is a post-invasion movie. The aliens came, they've taken over.
Pretty much, if you've seen the trailer, you've seen the whole movie.
You get that sense, don't you?
I'm not a big movie fan, but yeah, even I got that from this one. Because
apparently, the one thing that kills me is that apparently this young lady here is the only lady that ever fell in love, ever. And so because she has the power of love, she's able to overcome her alien presence that's inside her and save humanity, basically. Oh, did I just reveal the whole movie?
And the thing is, she is a great actress. I loved her in the movie Hannah, The Lovely Bones. She's a great actress, but for some reason, I am probably going to pass on this one.
Oh, it's a big-time pass for me. Joe?
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a big movie fan. This one did not do anything to get me pulled into it.
And the worst part is, ultimately, it's guilt by association. Twilight is one of those movies that we love to hate, and they're trying to bring out the next Twilight, the next tweeny romance. Guys, we've seen the tweening romances before. Okay, they're not that great. But speaking of romance, and speaking of not that great, we've got Tyler Perry's Temptation. You know, where do I even begin with this one?
The fact that Tyler Perry's name is attached.
Yeah, that's one thing, and the idea that it's this broken marriage type of thing, or the neglectful husband, the suave person going after the wife in the middle.
You mean the cliches that we've seen hundreds of times over?
Gee, where can we start with? How about Tears of Endearment?
There was a Diane Lane movie a few years ago called Unfaithful.
Yeah, Joe, you got anything?
Man, not really. I just know that when I watched the trailer, I pretty much didn't even want to finish the trailer, let alone a freaking
exactly.
2-hour movie.
I know. And
but I will give this movie one thing over the other movies. I mean, at least with Tyler Perry's name attached, it does not, as far as we know of, it does not have Medea in it.
Exactly. So far, we don't know. He's going to get very serious with this one. And, this is where I think he goes wrong. We've got this very, sensual poster right now. We've got a very adult-oriented storyline. And what is the rating?
PG-13.
PG-13. Of all dude, if you're going to go big or go home. Go R or... don't make the movie.
NC-17.
Yes.
I think the best part of this movie is probably going to be the promotional posters.
Probably. And you know what? I do have to say, it's also going to be one of the big, I use the term loosely, starring roles of Kim Kardashian. And I believe she's going to really bring this down. I actually have nothing against Kim Kardashian as a person, but as a performer, entertainer, quote-unquote artist, if I can use that term loosely.
What have you seen her perform in?
I haven't. That's why. But I mean, I know she has a show, but it's reality TV.
I mean, I noticed in the credits that Brandy Norwood is in the movie, and I've at least seen her in one movie.
Well, I don't think Kim Kardashian's even done another movie.
So how can you judge?
Because that's what we do here. This is what we do in the next batch. Okay, we preview
Why are
before
you using
we
hand
review.
gestures? They can't see you.
It's normal. Yes, but obviously, Tyler Perry Temptation, if you know me at all, you know how I feel about romantic comedies. Romantic dramas, even worse. So it's a big time pass. This is a must pass for me.
Yeah, I'm giving this thing a complete pass.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on this too.
Yeah, this one is one definitely we're going to miss, guys. But in the meantime, I hope whatever you do this weekend, have fun. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the theaters.
And to leave you with my 4 favorite letters, B, C, and U.
Take it easy.